Bounty, coming through that. What is good, my people? It is your boy Him, and today we are listening to a Chinese rapper by the name of 44444. The song title is in Chinese, but it translates to Fun Cat Ear Watch, which is a interesting song title name. But that's the thing about translations, though, because if you don't like romanticize it, it kind of, if you do it one for one, it kind of, it doesn't really hit right. You feel me? But listen, before we get into this video to see what 4444 is on, do me a quick solid, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. I appreciate you. Any question, let me know down in those comments below. Without further ado, let's get into this video, my people. Solid. The only thing, I mean, I kind of wish she had like a Hello Kitty bust down, because that would have just made, you know what I mean, the whole scene has hit a little bit harder, but it's okay. It's okay. She got the hello. I said hello. Hello Kitty. Watch on. Let me not get canceled because it's the Scary Movie trailer just dropped, and that's where the whole Harrow scene is from. Anyway, let me continue. Interesting. Okay. That was a lot in just 13 seconds. That my people, that was too much. In 13 seconds, that was too much. We had her voice come in, and the voice don't match the body, number one. And then we had the whole her with the cutesy kind of sex she has going on, throwing up the you feel me? And then we had King Von, AI Von, coming behind her and up, like, what is going on? And all of that was in 13 seconds. What is going on? This was a part that I saw in like a little clip, which made me want to react to the whole song and see what's about. But yeah, this is so far interesting, and I don't know if it's gonna kind of interesting, but we're gonna continue and see what she's on, my people. Bro, she said, I'm gonna hit you with that. Oh my. She said, I'm gonna throw them bows with my cat ears on. You feel me? Like, if you get bro, if she's out here throwing bows on you with cat ears on, with her aesthetic, like, I don't know. That at that point, just control alt delete your existence, because like that, how you gonna get run down on you know what I mean? Like, that is wild, man. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm really not here for the the AI Von. I sort of, especially, and I don't even know if she has the family's permission to utilize his likeness in this way. If she does, then I'll retract my comments on that. But until I know otherwise, like, I'm not like, leave, like, let the dead rest. You feel me? Like, we don't need to be utilizing the imagery and whatnot. Just let them rest. But yeah, I'm not for that. I want to stress that. But setting us, separating my feelings from the song objectively, she does have a nice flow, nice cadence. I do sometimes struggle listening to Chinese rappers because of just the way the language is spoken, Mandarin, and, well, depending upon where they're from, because there's different languages on the sort of the country that is China, that incorporates so many different ethnicities and cultures and whatnot. Very similar to, like, I would say, like Nigeria, for instance. Like Nigeria, for example, has like over 200 languages, but broken English or Pidgin was utilized across the different tribes and whatnot. And I believe the same thing for China. I think Mandarin is like the unifying language, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I mean, going back to like how the language is spoken and the cadence of it, like, it doesn't really, in my experience, from what I listen to, it's very beat dependent. If the beat and the cadence doesn't match the way the language is sort of spoken, it just doesn't hit for me. But there's in this case situation, like she's riding the beat, she got a nice rap voice, but it's sort of juxtaposed to like her aesthetic and like the imagery too. So that's a little interesting. And I'm not sure if this is all intentional, if that's just her drip, right? Because like she could be intentionally doing this because again, it's juxtaposed to what she's rapping about, how she's rapping, you know, her cadence, her flow, and all that with like sort of cutesy aesthetic. Or again, that's this is just who she is, and she'll, you know, she'll run down on you with cat ears. I don't know, my people. I don't know. But we gonna figure it out.
确实差的多了，老子给你个周记。把你当面说清楚，咋个不回我的消息？大风没得钱，所以日皮从来不得滔滔。你的逼哥卷不得飘飘。老子多了水累哇，我不出来尿尿。晚上老子抱到你的婆娘就睡高高。听你那些屁股不如揭开来。
So this bar right here is interesting, right? I'm gonna run it back.
我不出来尿尿。晚上老子。
I'm, you know, at night I'm taking your girl to bed, sleeping tight. So is she like, let's be friends? Let's be honest. You know what I mean? And she is, ain't there's, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, live your life. You know, my Thea is, you know, let's be friends. You know what I mean? You feel me? So no shade from me on that on that end. Or did somebody write this for her and she's rapping it? You know what I mean? Because like that's an interesting bar, which sort of leads me to believe that somebody wrote that for her. Again, she could be, you know, let's be honest, or you know, let's be friends, or she could be, you know, go both ways. I don't really know, but like if she's not, then somebody sort of wrote this for her because like that's an interesting bar to you know to spit if that's not how you out here living. You feel me?
晚上老子抱到你的婆娘就睡高高，听你那些屁股不如揭开来说耳机。小娘跑些不要跑的抚摸我的300斤。一个瓜娃子做了几年，咋个还没走起？小妹耍得好，但是你娃都在黑米。日你妈浪费动物大迁徙的时候。
Bro, who's she talking to? She said you out here rapping for years and you still not up. Who is she talking to? Is that anybody could get it kind of bar, or is directed at somebody? Because like that's a little bit too personal. She said you been rapping for years and you still not up. Like who is her op? Who is it? Like Hello Kitty? Like like who is her op? My people. Oh my goodness.
咋个还没走起？小妹耍得好，但是你娃都在黑米。日你妈南非动物大迁徙的时候，就应该把你绑在地上，让那群大象给你踩背。
老爷爷，我给你踩背了喽。
在童趣猫手表还强调把你扩秒，背后说人闲话，想咋走些不要被老子抓到。来嘛说我几句，老子就当是被狗咬。操你妈的说唱过来吧，老子口爆。大众敢说不敢认，转身把你弄死。大伙人都在课里难道老子跟你骂死？不能想好咋个写课来想遍我的故事。再不找份工作，你娃咋个肚子？You
know, it would be kind of ironic if because she just said right. Instead of writing decent bars, you out here fabricating stories. Like, if somebody wrote that for her, wrote this whole verse for her, like, ghostwritten, like, the irony, my people. Bro, listen, if you didn't listen, if you didn't write this, your ghostwriter did you dirty. Like, they did you dirty. But again, I don't know if she wrote this or not, but it's just, you know, just given how that bar came in about, you know, her taking your girl and stuff like that. You know, if she moves that way, like I said, nothing wrong with that. She does move that way, but if she doesn't, then somebody wrote this for her.
咋个写课来想遍我的故事？再不找份工作，你娃咋个肚子？幸福是学历，你是说唱歌手，耍你妈的说唱忘了自己长得多丑。你的婆娘不会欧弟，还会直接割喉。你抱着她的身体跪到地上说句 Oh no。所以日皮从来不得滔滔。你的屁股卷不得飘飘。老子多了水累哇，我不出来尿尿。晚上老子抱到你的婆娘就睡高。
And also too, this bar right here. Hold on. You pop too many pills, now you can't even take a leak. He's talking about a guy, right? So you don't. I don't. But again, this could be like a cultural difference, or could we just wait? It's like translate it. But if you're a girl, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, because like I'm a guy, so I can't, you know. I don't really know how. I mean, I kind of have an idea how you guys talk, but like, I've never heard a girl be like, "Yo, I'm gonna go take a leak." Like, you feel me? Like, never heard a girl say that before in my life. my people. This is again interesting. So again, I don't know if this out here how she moving, like, you know what I mean? Because if she, is, let's be friends, she could be like a masculine presenting one. So maybe that's just in her, her vocabulary to speak like that. But again, it could be one of three things: either just way translated, she's, let's be friends, and she's, more like masculine presenting, and well, I mean, she doesn't look masculine presenting based off of her aesthetic here, but this could be just for the video. Again, don't know, or somebody wrote this for her. It's only one of those three things, my people. One of those three things. All right. Yeah, this is a definitely, coming in. Like I said, the first 13 seconds was just, it was a lot. It was a lot, my people. It was just, visual overload, sensory overload. Like with the whole, again, AI Vaughn coming in, and again, if Vaughn's family didn't sort of sign off for, him appearing in his video in that way, I'm not for that. You feel me? Like that. Not it, like the opposite of it. You feel me? As far as you can go to the other side of it, that's what it is. You feel me? But again, I retract my statements if they did give her consent to use his likeness. But then again, the way she's rapping, her flow and her cadence, juxtaposed to her aesthetic and the imagery here, like, and it's just jarring. But I'm assuming how I'm feeling, the shock factor is the intention, because this is what gets views nowadays. To be a rapper is very, very difficult, because the lane is just oversaturated, right? Think of hip hop as a tree, right? I'm not gonna go into what each leaf on the tree looks like, but I want to talk about like where it gets its nutrients from, right? Which is it's different lanes, right? Lane 1, fashion, and lane 2 being music, and there's other lanes, but each lane is its own route, and the roots, as you know, absorb nutrients in order for the tree to grow, which is the culture of hip hop. That's the way I sort of like look at it. But this root, right, the music root of hip hop, right, has so many different sub-roots, subgenres within the space, and in each lane it's just oversaturated, so it's sort of very difficult for like the cream to rise to the top. You feel me? Like real artists rise to the top. You kind of have to utilize what she just did here in order to be seen, because otherwise, like, you're just making noise and it's just static, right, to a lot of people. So I understand it from what she's done from a like visibility standpoint, because you got to do what you got to do in order to be seen. But at the same time, like, it's kind of making me feel icky at the same time, especially because I don't really know if Vaughn's family, right, sort of signed off on him appearing in her video in this way, and if not, it's a little bit it's not a little bit, it's a lot of bit effed up. And you can say what you want about King Von and whatnot, how he lived his life, totally fair, right? But at the same time, he's no longer with us, and whether or not he lived a life in a way that you've found to be good, we still have to respect people who are no longer with us, because they're not here to defend themselves. And not only that, they have people that they left behind, right? And they have to see this, so it's sort of not fair to them. But yeah, I sort of went on a little tangent there at the end, which I mean, it is what it is. This is a me giving my commentary, providing a reaction to you guys, and breaking down the song, right? And all of this sort of makes up my definition of what a reaction is. So if you're looking for somebody that's here just to bob their head and say, yeah, that's cool, I'm not the guy for you, feel me? But if you want a little bit more than that, then I'll see you guys next video, my people. Peace.